fantastic category because, as we all know, a lot of the new movements in open banking payments generally point towards the top of the pyramid. This addresses the bottom, the 2 billion people who are effectively disenfranchised by traditional business models. They don't have access to payments instruments of the sort that many of the people around this video will recognize. I'm delighted that the winner this year addresses financial inclusion head on. It's what they do as a company, and they do it very well. They're very deserved winners. And the industry as a whole is moving towards solving all of the issues around financial inclusion, even more so this year than ever before. So fantastic stuff. Let's do more.
I'm very surprised that we won the Best Financial Inclusion Payments Initiative, but at the same time, I'm very happy that we were recognized, mainly because my DNA and my upbringing. I was born in Zambia, grew up in the rural parts of Zambia, where my mother at 92 and my father at 93 never owned a bank account, never owned any financial services because they couldn't. There wasn't an ability to go to a local branch within 100 yards. We lived in deep rural. We call it the last mile. Everyone's talking about it. But I grew up in that world where there was no financial inclusion. 60-70% of the African continent, and certainly emerging markets, is quite a high percentage where people are not excluded. So solutions requires a number of things like identification. It needs KYC. It needs connectivity. It needs affordability, all that. But people that we talk about, the unincluded, the marginalized people that live in the rural areas, can't afford a bank account, do not have any connectivity, or can't afford connectivity, or do not have a smartphone or have any identification. Take my mother, for argument's sake. She got the water from the river Zambezi. Where do you get a utility bill for her to KYC? She used to heat the water before our shower using wood in a burner. So where's the electricity bill that you can't include somebody? And like my mother, and like 70% of Africa, and probably 60-70% of the emerging markets, do not have a utility bill to be included through a KYC. So that's where I came up with a pay code, where we would address that market, the excluded, or what we call as the last mile. And I'd even like to say the last mile, under the mango tree. I use the word under the mango tree, bringing somebody into the financial services under the mango tree, giving them a bank account, giving them financial services, and having access to financial services that you and I come from the urban areas take it for granted. To date, we've loaded 5.5 million people in 8 countries, and we've got contracts to do another 5 or 6 million, taking us up to about 10 million people over 9 or 10 countries, changing the lives of those people. What does the award mean to me? It means a recognition, and I'm very honored. And I think initiatives like this that PAY360 and Mastercard do are great, and there should be more of them, because small companies like myself, who has this passion and DNA to bring these people into the world of financial services, cannot get exposed, don't have the resources, don't have the size, don't have the money, whatever, to go make our company, our people known. But these initiatives like PAY360 and now gives us recognition. What we're doing is exactly what people keep talking about, bringing the people in the financial service. We're doing it, and it's through the PAY360 that we got recognized, and I appreciate that, and I'm very grateful for that. It gives me some confidence that when I started this business 6-7 years ago, I'm the founder of the business, that I am doing the right thing, that I'm on the right path, that it is true, that my mother should have been and could have been financially included and been given some method of access to financial services. I used to send remittance money from London to my mom in Zambia. I'm a Zambian born, and she could not get access to money until the end of the month, where she would drive 158 kilometers to a remittance company to get her money. These things we should find solutions for it, and we've now got the solution. Paycode is the solution for it.
We see financial inclusion and digital inclusion as an ingredient in that to being a really, really important part of building a better and more inclusive society, allowing more people to participate in the economy and allowing them to have the tools and services they need in order to improve their lives and their experience. And at the same time, building a greater customer base for us to address and giving us more of a chance to influence and improve people's outcomes.